All right, toss-up number 1. This character finds a gold locket containing 2 locks of hair and a wedding ring, the latter of which is engraved with the name of their mother, Agnes. This character is pursued by a man who accidentally hangs himself after murdering his lover, Nancy. After being shot by the butler, Giles, while breaking into a house with Toby Crackett, this character lives with Miss Maylie and their sick Aunt Rose. While living with Mr. Brownlow, this character is captured by Bill Sykes. This character... Omkar. Wait, Omkar, I think you're muted. There you go. Omkar.
Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
For... wait, did I say Mr. Brownlow?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's for 10 then. Yeah, Omkar, it's for 10. Okay. Bonus number 1 for Fremd. In this branch of Christianity, children undergo confirmation, one of the 3 sacraments of initiation, for 10 points each. Name this branch of Christianity, which also believes that the wafer really becomes the body of Christ during the Eucharist. Transubstantiation.
Catholicism.
Yeah. This 16th century theologian doctrine of total depravity states that children are hellbound unless they're one of the elect. This Swiss theologian heavily emphasized predestination.
Calvin, right?
Zwingli? That's your nose.
It's either Zwingli or Calvin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Calvin.
No, it says Zwingli.
Okay, Zwingli.
Sorry, it's Calvin. Children of this denomination that die before the age of accountability are saved. Those in this faith who have perfect knowledge of Jesus but reject the Holy Spirit become sons of perdition and are sent to the outer darkness.
I have no idea.
You'd shit on him. No.
Methodist. The LDS directive.
Seventh-day Adventist.
LDS is correct. That's 20 on that bonus. That's up number 2 for both teams. In one painting, this figure holds a sword in their left hand next to a woman with a crown of leaves blowing a golden horn. This figure was sculpted bare-chested, pointing upwards to resemble Zeus by Horatio Greenough. A portrait of this figure shows their right palm open next to a gold table leg carved like a fasces. Constantine Brumidi painted a ceiling fresco of this figure's...
Yeah.
Washington.
For... I didn't say apotheosis, so that's for 15. Okay. Bonus number 2. These people were originally allowed to move between manors on Yuri's Day before Boris Godunov forbade it. For 10 points each, name these Russian servants who were considered attached to a plot of land. Yeah, serfs is correct. A Tsar of this regnal name emancipated the serfs and was killed when the People's Will bombed his carriage. The Decembrist revolt occurred after the death of the first Tsar. Alexander's correct. Following the serfs' emancipation, Alexander's minister Nikolai Milutin set up these 3 local councils. These bodies had a representative council that elected an executive board.
Anything?
So
They
like
vote on these?
So what is like the Lord's count? Like what is it called?
I have no answer. Just keep going.
Okay, it's Zemstvo, I think, or Zemstva.
I would have pulled that.
Yeah. So that's 20 on that bonus. Toss up number 3. During this figure's wedding, Demeter had sex with Iasion in a thrice plowed field. Oh wait. Oh my god, that's the bonus. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What should I do in the case that I read the bonus before the question? I'm so sorry. Should I just
pause it?
Yeah, timer's paused.
Wait, he doesn't need to read a replacement anything. He read the first part of a bonus, right? So that doesn't give any team any extra information. Like, it doesn't matter. You just read the... No, you can read the same bonus too. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I can just read bonus 20. Yeah. Wait, where are the replacement packets? Are they just in the same message as the other ones? Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, I got it. So yeah, okay, yeah, back on track. This is toss up 3. So yeah, got that. This civilization developed an alkaline etching process used on carnelian beads. Ernest J.H. Mackay discovered a steatite stele created by this civilization that depicts a three-headed figure, unlike the majority of their square seals. One of this civilization's cities contained a statue of a figure with several bangles on one arm called the Dancing Girl. NB.
Indus River.
Yeah, for 15.
I just got there. Good bus.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bonus number 3, actually bonus number 21. Okay. These things were theorized by one thinker in response to the paradox of the void for 10 points each. Name these indivisible particles originally posited by Leucippus,
Atoms.
which are really made of protons, neutrons, and electrons.
Atoms.
Yes. The students of Leucippus propounded the belief that everything in the universe is made of atoms. This laughing philosopher also asserted that the goal of life is achieving euthymia, or cheerfulness.
Laughing philosopher.
Philosopher's
Democritus.
I don't think so. I think it's later. Okay, we can go with it.
I should know this.
Answer?
Democritus.
Yes.
Yeah,
This six-book poem by Lucretius posited the idea of clinamen, a random motion of atoms that allows for free will. Stephen Greenblatt analyzed the impact of this work and the swerve.
Oh my god, what's it called? It's like nature. Is it on nature or is it on the nature of things? On nature.
Answer? Sorry?
On nature.
Yeah, so I can't accept that it's on the nature of things or der rerum natura. Yeah, I can't accept just on the nature. Sorry. All right, so that was 2 on that bonus, 20 on that bonus. Yeah. So toss up number 4 for both teams. Just a minute. Okay. Powers of this value normalize the integral, giving the canonical partition function. Buzzers. Yeah, sorry. Dividing this value by electron charge squared gives the von Klitzing constant. This value multiplies I over 2 pi on one side of the canonical commutation relation. Dividing this value by 2 pi gives its reduced form, which is divided by...
Planck's constant.
Yes, for 15.
That's Heisenberg's.
You see the powers of this value.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
okay.
is some Planck's constant.
Yeah, Planck's constant, the answer. Bonus number 4 for Fermi. Upon awakening to a purple print on his wrist, this story's protagonist declares how stubbornly love flourishes in the imagination for 10 points each. Name this story whose title character tends to poisonous plants but dies after being given an antidote by Giovanni.
Rappaccini's daughter.
Nice.
Yes, that's correct. This author included Rappaccini's daughter as well as the stories The Birthmark and Young Goodman Brown in their collection Mosses from an Old Manse.
Hawthorne.
Yes. Hester Prynne wears a title object which stands for adultery in this Hawthorne novel set in Puritan. That's right. For 30. Okay. Toss up number 5. This person brought a tree branch from paradise from which grew the cypress of Kashmar. After this figure cured a paralyzed horse, King Vishtaspa followed him. While near a river, this person had a vision of the glowing being Vohu Mana, one of a group of divine sparks. Omkar.
Zoroaster.
Say again, sorry.
Zoroaster.
Yes, for 15. Okay. Bonus number 5, for friend. If the many worlds interpretation is true, then the quantum version of this algorithm creates a universe in which the input is sorted in linear time E. For 10 points each, name this particularly inefficient algorithm that randomly shuffles a list of elements until it is sorted. It has a worst case runtime of E of infinity. Worst case runtime of infinity.
Bubble. Is it bubble?
No, go. Bogo. Yeah.
Okay, Bogo. Sort. Right then.
Correct. This other sorting algorithm uses a simple divide and conquer method, breaking lists into several smaller sublists, sorting those and joining them back together.
Merge sort. Merge sort.
Merge sort is correct. Merge sort is particularly useful in parallel machine, which has more than one of these things. These components manufactured by AMD and Intel are the brains of a computer that executes instructions.
CPUs.
Processors.
Yeah, we're taking processors or CPUs, both correct. That's 30 on that bonus. Okay. Plus up 6 for both teams. While playing for this team, Kerry Wood threw a record-tying 20 strikeouts in a 1998 game against the Astros. The poem Baseball's Sad Lexicon glamorizes this team's Joe Tinker, Johnny Evans, and Frank Chance, who often turn double plays. Sorry.
Cubs.
Yeah, for 15.
Good buzz.
Yeah. Bonus six for Fremd. These people challenged British rule after the public execution of Makito for 10 points each. Name these people led by Honihike during the Flagstaff War. These people signed the Treaty of Waitangi with Governor William Hobson.
Maori directed.
Correct. The Maori are the indigenous people of this South Pacific nation. Yeah, correct. Prior to signing the Treaty of Waitangi, the Maori fought in these intertribal wars named for a weapon the Maori acquired from the British.
Musket wars.
Yeah, 15 on that bonus. Okay, toss number 7. A pamphlet supporting this event was circulated by Grand Pensioner Gaspar Fagel. This event was called Consensual in a Thomas Babington Macaulay's Whiggish History. This event was partially triggered by Arthur Herbert delivering a letter written by the Immortal Seven. This event was partially... Alex? Are you muted, Alex? I need an answer. I can't hear you. Can you just type your answer into the chat? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. You guys hear them?
No.
I can't hear them either. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you just say something in the chat, like, to let us know that you're here? I'm gonna pause the timer. You
said.
Okay. I mean, I paused the timer.
Can you guys hear us now?
Yes.
Yes. There you go. Okay. So Alex, you have a question.
I said gunpowder plot.
Gunpowder plot. You said.
Yeah.
-5. -5.
Reset.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I think I left the timer. Okay, so yeah, continuing the toss up. Where was I?
You reset.
Yeah, this event was called this. Sorry. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Bust.
Yeah, Advith. Yeah, go ahead.
Glorious Revolution.
Yes, for 15.
That makes a lot of sense. I was thinking.
Okay.
Buzz.
Nice.
Oh,
he gone.
Oh, he gone.
Moderator.
That's not good. Race back.
Stop dropping.
Okay. Yeah, can you guys still hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. In a story by bonus 7 for a friend. In a story by this author, Nita creates a story in which she is her husband Richard's first wife, Bet, who had killed Nia with a poison tart. For 10 points each, name this author of Free Radicals, whose story, The Moons of Jupiter, recounts Jane's trip to a planetarium before visiting her dying father.
Directed.
Say again.
Monroe.
Correct. Alice Munro is from this country, where she contributed to its Southern Ontario Gothic style of writing.
Canada.
Correct. In Munro's How I Met My Husband, Eddie loves Chris Waters, a man with his profession before she marries a mailman. The narrator of The Little Prince also has his profession.
The pilot.
Yeah, 30 on the bonus, yeah. Okay. Toss up number 8. Counting the number of moieties that look like this molecule is done to apply Clark's rule. Addition reactions to derivatives of this molecule often consider how electron withdrawing and electron donating groups directs to its ortho, meta, and para positioning. Adding an amine group to this molecule creates aniline, while adding an OH group creates phenol. Landenberg and Vith?
Benson.
For 15.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
Toss up. Bonus number 8 for friends. This painter displayed Anton van Leeuwenhoek holding a globe in The Astronomer and holding a map and a compass in The Geographer. For 10 points each, name this artist who painted a woman pouring a jug in The Milkmaid. They also depicted a girl learning to play the...
Vermeer.
Yeah. Okay. The Vermeer painting, which features a woman with a yellow turban, was nicknamed the Mona Lisa of the North. Tracy Chevalier wrote a novel theorizing that a maid named Griette was trying on the title Julie.
The girl with the pearl earring.
Correct. This other Vermeer painting shows 2 women, one of whom holds a stitum. Sorry. A curtain is tied on the back of the right side of this painting, which contains a stormy seascape painting in it.
joy of painting, allegory of painting, art of. It's one of those.
The joy.
Answer.
Allegory of painting.
It's called the love letter.
Okay, I would just wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Toss up number 9. A piece in this musical genre begins with both hands playing the notes C, E, D. Sorry, let me start over. A piece of this musical genre begins with both hands playing the notes D, E, C, A, B, G before repeating it an octave lower. 3 known such records and albums featuring this musical genre were published by Joshua Rifkin, a composer who wrote It Is Never Right to Play This Genre Fast, wrote an opera inspired by in which Remus saves its title character from being thrown into a wasp's nest. The film The Sting featured music in this style, which inspired the music in the opera Tremonisha. A club in Sedalia, Missouri, is thought to name a piece in this genre named Maple Leaf. For 10 points, name the syncopated music. Omkar.
Rags.
Say again.
Rag.
Yes. For 10. Okay. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, hold on. I didn't mark down the. Yeah, you got 20 last bonus. Okay, yeah. So yeah, 10 for Omkar, and then. Okay, bonus number 9 for Fremd. The southern branch of this route went through the Karakoram Mountains for 10 points each. Name this trade route that connected China with several Eurasian empires, named for a coveted textile.
The Silk Road.
Correct. These inns along the Silk Road were similar to Khan and Funduk. Wakala were urban versions of these buildings, which were frequently used by Mongols. My God.
Caravanserai.
Yes. This city in present-day Uzbekistan was a key trading post on the Silk Road. This city also served as Tamerlane's capital.
Samarkand.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Samarkand.
All 30 on the bonus. Lesson number 10, you made it in time. Awesome. A character in this play asks another to guess a number of pebbles in her hands to determine whether she will become an actress. A quote from Days and Nights meaning, "If you need my life, come take it," appears inscribed on a medallion in this play. Omkar.
Seagull.
For 15. Okay. Bonus number 10 for Fremd. The flow rate of this process is equal to the impingement rate times the area of the aperture. For 10 points each, name this process governed by Graham's law in which a gas escapes a container through a small hole.
Fusion, diffusion. It should be the same.
Effusion.
Effusion is right, though. Effusion.
Yes, effusion is correct. Graham's law states that the effusion rate of a gas is inversely proportional to the square root of the molar form of this quantity. This quantity is measured in grams.
Mass.
Yes. Graham's law can be derived from this theory. So there goes the timer. Which describes gases as composed of identical, very small particles which collide elastically with each other in the walls of the container.
Kinetic something. Is it small particle? Is that like
that's true.
No, it's kinetic.
Kinetic.
Or it's molecular. MO. No.
Something. Molecular.
Kinetic
Answer, sorry.
kinetic isotope theory.
Sorry, that's incorrect. It's kinetic theory of gases. If you had just said kinetic, it would have been right.
If you said kinetic theory.
Yeah, I should have just said kinetic.
Yeah, it would have set to just kinetic. So that brings us into the half. I have Yukon B -5, Frem to 390.
Good half, guys.
I don't think you guys have any extra players, so no substitutions. Both teams ready for half 2.
Yes. Can you reset?
Yes, of course. Okay. All right. Here comes toss up 11. This U.S. state is home to a form of fried chicken with cream gravy, often garnished with bananas. Tiger sauce and a Kaiser roll are used to serve pit beef, a specialty from this state. A seasoning originally created in this state contains pepper, dry mustard, paprika, and celery salt. Omkar.
Illinois.
-5. Okay. One city in this state contains the headquarters of the National Institutes of Health. In this state's largest city, the National Aquarium is located in the Inner Harbor. The coalition against policing is suing to block Johns Hopkins University from establishing a private police force in this state. For 10 points, name this state where one often adds Old Bay seasoning to blue crabs fished from Chesapeake Bay. Presley.
Maryland?
Yeah, good for 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was on my. I should send it to John.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
Bonus 11 for Anderson. Timpani players can perform this action by using a pedal to adjust the tension of the drum's head for 10 points each. Name this process in which the pitch of an instrument is adjusted, often with the assistance of this process's namesake fork. Orchestras typically perform this action after coming out on the stage before playing.
Tuning direct.
Yes. The instruments in an orchestra tune to an A played by this highest double red woodwind instrument.
Oboe or clarinet? I think it's clarinet.
Okay, go with that.
Clarinet direct.
Sorry, it's the oboe. Well, in this technique with an Italian name, the open strings of a string instrument are intentionally tuned to different notes. For example, the G string may be tuned down to an F. Why is my timer closed? Okay.
This one?
Technique.
Italian.
Answer?
Transposing direct.
Scordatura.
Oh, do you want to tell me?
Yeah. Okay. So I got kicked out of the buzz.live and I can't join back. It says the room is full.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me kick your, okay. Yeah, you should be able to get it now.
Okay, so we're 3.
Oh, sorry? Okay, there we are. Okay, we ready for toss-up 12? You for toss-up 12? Okay. Got it. Okay, toss-up 12. In one story, this figure ties a tiger to a fruit tree by its hairs. Through a series of trades, this figure exchanges an ear of corn for 100 slaves. This figure marries after saying their name was Rise Up and Make Love to Asso. This figure captures a snake by tying it to a log after making up an argument with their spouse.
Anansi.
For 15, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I totally guessed, bro. I had no idea.
Good buzz. Yeah, that's
okay. Bonus 12 for friend. Okay. In one episode of this show, Mysterion saves his sister from bullies at her new school for 10 points each. Name this animated TV show written by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Kenny repeatedly dies on this show, with Butters or Tweak sometimes replacing him in the main group.
It's South Park.
Correct. In one episode of South Park, this character's little brother, Ike, gets his medication mixed up with Tom Brady's hormone pills. This character is frequently belittled by Cartman for being Jewish.
Kyle.
Yes. Ike was adopted from this country. On South Park, people from this country are usually depicted as having the tops of their heads disconnected from the bottom.
Is it China?
China.
Sorry, it's Canada.
Okay.
So 20 on that bonus. Toss-up 12 for both teams. The narrator of this story compares wind in the tree branches to the music of an Aeolian harp before the whiz and rattle of a grape shot. Rousing this Omkar.
Kermit at Alfred Bridge.
For 15. Hey, Buzz. Bonus 13 for friend. With her husband, this artist named a plastic band that recorded Working Class Hero and Revolution 9 for 10 points each. Name this Japanese performance artist. Annie Leibovitz took a photo of this artist and their husband John Lennon nude just hours before his murder.
Oh no.
Yeah. Description acceptable. Another Samino Ono work involved her going on stage and having this action done to her suit by audience members while she was kneeling.
Cutting.
Sorry.
Like.
Yes.
Yeah.
One entry in Yoko Ono's series Wish Tree is found in the sculpture garden of this museum. Yoshio Taniguchi's redesign of this museum opened in 2004, and his collection includes Roy Lichtenstein's Drowning Girl.
You'll say the MoMA.
Yeah. 30 on that bonus. Toss up 14 for both teams.
Reset.
Yep. The boundary between this period and its predecessor is marked by the trace fossil Treptichnus pedum. Vertical burrowing allowed oxygen to penetrate microbial mats, leading to this period's namesake substrate revolution. Charles Walcott discovered the five-eyed Binia and other fossils from this period in the Bergesium. This period, which preceded the Ordovician, saw the emergence of trilobites. The light switch theory. Omkar.
Oh, Cambrian.
Nice.
Yeah, for 10.
Very unnecessary guess.
No, I knew it. Where?
That's for 10, right? Wait.
Oh, okay.
That's just 2. That's for 10. Yeah, okay. Toss up 14 for friend. Fluids with linear relationship between this quantity and shear stress are called Newtonian fluids for 10 point. Are just called Newtonian, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I butchered that really hard. I'm going to start over. Fluids with a linear relationship between this quantity and shear stress are called Newtonian. For 10 points each, give this quantity measured in poise. Fixed substances like syrup has a high... Yeah, viscosity is correct. The flow of viscous fluids is described by these partial differential equations. The existence of smooth solutions to these equations for any given initial conditions is an open question.
Have your Stokes.
Yes. The continuity equation for an incompressible fluid set the divergence of this quantity to 0. This vector quantity is magnitude of speed and is equal to displacement divided by time.
Wait.
Velocity.
Yeah.
Velocity.
Oh, yeah. Velocity.
Yes. 30 on that bonus. Okay.
I was thinking I was doing like that.
Okay. Also 15. In the Battle of Coachella Valley, this leader fought exclusive rights granted to a truck drivers union. This leader's organization adopted the Sunanan cult's practice of the game, where members are singled out for harsh criticism. RFK attended mass with this person where they broke his Omkar.
Is there Chavez?
For 15. Okay. Also, bonus 15 for friends. A fisherman finds one of these objects in the belly of a fish which breaks Gervasa's curse. For 10 points each, name this object that allows the king to remember his wife Shakuntala in the Arabian Nights. Aladdin uses one of these non-land objects to control a genie.
Ring.
That's the ring is correct.
Okay.
This author of Shakuntala also wrote a play about an exiled man using the tidal weather phenomenon to send a message to his wife, the cloud messenger. Kalidasa is correct. Okay. Shakuntala and the cloud messenger were written in this ancient Indian language, also used to write the Ramayana.
Sanskrit.
So 30 on that bonus. Okay, plus up 16 for both teams. As a part of this policy, Sophia Town was destroyed after the passage of the Group Areas Act. For opposition to this policy, the journalist Donald Woods was exiled. In protest of this policy, thousands of people surrendered at the Sharpeville police stations. This system required some groups to carry passbooks and created designated homelands called Bentisons. I'm sorry, yeah.
I'll say apartheid.
Apartheid is correct. Just out of power.
That's just guessing.
Okay. Toss up 16. This justice's wife, Ginny, was accused of supporting Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 election. For 10 points each, name this African-American Supreme Court justice who was confirmed despite Anita Hill's sexual misconduct accusation. This associate judge succeeded Thurgood Marshall in 1991.
Ernst Thomas.
Correct. This organization reported that billionaire Harlan Crow gifted Thomas several untaxed luxury trips. This is the first online news organization to win a Pulitzer, and in 2023, it reported on night raids by 0 units in Afghanistan.
Online news organization?
Politico.
I don't think it's
Politico.
Politico.
Sorry, it's ProPublica.
Okay. Yeah, one of those.
In a rare move, Thomas read part of his concurrence in a case ruled in favor of students for fair admissions, which sued these two schools in a part of cases that struck down affirmative action. Name both.
Harvard and Yale.
No answer.
Too late.
I guess I can answer. Answer?
Harvard.
You guys have an answer?
Say it.
Harvard.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
so 20 that bonus.
You need to give us points.
You didn't say directly, so that's fine. Okay. Toss up 17. Forming symbiotic relationships with members of this phylum may have led to the evolution of eusociality in Sinalthea species. The relative arrangements of pinacocytes in this phylum classifies them into asconoid, cyconoid, and leuconoid. Body plans. Flagellated coenocytes facilitate the movement of water through these organisms, which is expelled through the osculum. This phylum's body shape is
Mollusk.
negative. Okay. Yeah. Where was it? Yeah. This phylum's body shape is maintained by a gel-like mesohele. This phylum contains the only asymmetric animals. These phylogenetically oldest metazoans may be the evolutionary sister group of all mammals. For 10 points, name this phylum of sessile marine invertebrates, more commonly called sponges. Presley.
Peripheral?
Yeah, good for 10.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad like the biology stuff, pronunciation wise. So
We're getting
Okay.
bonus 17 for Yukon B. This feature begins on a flat top mountain called Ayantutepue for 10 points each. Name this UNESCO World Heritage Site, the largest freestanding waterfall in the world. This waterfall found in Kanema Mount National Park is named for an American aviator. Aviator, yeah.
Wait, who's an American aviator? Like Wright? I don't know. I don't know.
Answer?
Angel Falls.
That's correct. Angel Falls is located in this South American. Sorry, Angel Falls is located in this South American country. This country also contains Lake Maracaibo and has capital at Caracas.
Venezuela.
Correct.
Correct. A form of frequent lighting is named for this river in Venezuela because said lighting occurs when this river empties into Lake Maracaibo.
Orinoco. Oh, Catatumbo, direct.
Answer. Catumo is correct. So 30 on that bonus.
Okay.
Toss
We need that.
Toss up 18. The relationship between this disorder and class was analyzed by Goldberg and Morrison, who coined the downward drift hypothesis. Jonathan Metzl, sorry buzzers, cataloged how black men were overdiagnosed with this disorder in the 1960s. Though broadcasting is one of Kurt Steiner's first-ranked symptoms of this disorder, resistant cases of this disorder can be treated with clozapine, a second-generation antipsychotic. Symptoms of this disorder are split into negative ones like a flat effect and positive ones.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
For 10.
Oh, no, we learned
Antipsychotics.
that first line
Yeah.
in class. We
Yeah.
learned that first line in class.
Adrian, it seems you disconnected from Blizzard. Yeah, Adrian just disconnected, I think. So yeah, rejoin. There you go. Yeah. So yeah,
Antipsychotics.
bonus number 18 for both teams. No, for Fremd, yeah. Okay. The White House in Puerto Rico was owned by this man, its colonial governor, for 10 points each. Name this explorer who apocryphally searched for the Fountain of Youth and discovered the Gulf Stream in 1513. While governor of Hispaniola, he pushed a native title revolt.
Leon, something Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
Yes, correct. Ponce de Leon searched for the Fountain of Youth in the land that is now this U.S. state. Then the Naravazaya expedition landed near the state's present-day city of Tampa.
Florida.
Correct, yeah. Governor Pedro Mendez de Avil founded this capital of Spanish Florida near what is now Jacksonville. This city was the oldest continuously inhabited European settlement in the continental U.S. I'm sorry.
Yeah, St. Augustine.
Okay.
Yes, 30 on that bonus. So this is probably the last one, unless I do it really quickly. In a poem in this language, chains of frost benumb the speaker's feet. That poem in this language ends by declaring amen in Ezra Pound's translation is titled for the seafarer.
Yes.
Might have been bad. Chinese.
Omkar, sorry.
Chinese.
What was the answer?
Chinese.
Sorry, negative 5. The speaker of another poem in this language, which was found in the Vercelli book, sees an object covered in blood-stained gems that is revealed to be the cross Jesus was crucified on. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote his lecture, The Monsters and the Critics, about a work in this language, whose first word was translated as "so" by Seamus Heaney. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry?
Old English.
Yes. Did you had you buzzed before that? Because Old English is correct. Like, when did you buzz?
Is that Tolkien?
If you buzz a token, then yeah, it's for 15. So that was Ari. Okay. Yeah. So we are out of time, so this will be our last cycle. So bonus 19 for Yukon B. Answer some questions about transcription and what happens afterward for 10 points each. Transcription is used to synthesize this nucleic acid from DNA. The messenger form of this molecule is translated to protein. Correct. After transcription, splicing removes these untranslated regions of mRNA. These segments are contrasted with exons.
Introns, direct.
Correct. A mutation activating a splice site of lamin A causes Hutchinson-Gilford progeria. That mutation is a codon for this amino acid, the simplest one, with only a hydrogen atom in its side chain.
What does that mean?
Methionine.
Methionine, direct.
Sorry, it's glycine. So that's 20 on that bonus. And our 12 minutes is up, so unfortunately we're gonna have to cut it short. Not do question 20. So I have Yukon B 90, Fremd 615. Good job, both teams.
Good game.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
The game.
-6.